There was a guy in my housing unit who was a serial killer.
Dude, any good story come to mind from somebody you like a good story you heard in prison?
Yeah, there's one. Actually, you're gonna think less of me, and I don't care. There was a guy in my housing unit who was a serial killer. He was called Truck because he drove long distance trucks from the East Coast to the West Coast. And he would pick up prostitutes at truck stops, and he would rape them and murder them, drive them a couple of 100 miles down the highway, and then dump the bodies out. So the cops estimated that he killed 14. It was probably more than that. But he strangled one and she survived. And she was able to give the cops the license number. So for reasons that were never clear to me, this guy constantly sought my approval. He was full of shit. He had the worst breath because he had just these blackened, rotten nubs where his that used to be his teeth. You CIA? I did work for the CIA. I ran a shrimp boat full of weapons to Angola. I go, get the fuck out of here. I didn't know he was a serial killer. People are looking at me like, are you crazy? Do you know who that is? Well, I didn't know who it was. So instead of making him mad, it just made him more actively seek my approval.